What is going on, everybody? So recently there was another glitch happening in Fish, and in this glitch we are able to use two fishy rods at the same time. And to get the most out of this glitch, people are using the wisdom rod for XP. For those of you who don't know, the wisdom rod grants you a 70 to 100% XP bonus after 5 successful catches. So pretty much people are using the rod of the depths for the ghost in combination with the wisdom rod. As you can see on screen, I literally have a ghost with an entire different rod, which is the wisdom rod. But for this video, an example, I am going to be using the no life rod instead. So in order to do the glitch, all you have to do is click / to trigger the UI navigation. And then after that, with your arrow keys, I need you to highlight the wisdom rod. And after you select the wisdom rod, now you're going to select the fishy rod you're going to be using. Most people use the rod of the depths, but for me, I'm going to be using the no life rod. So now before I click to equip the no life rod, I'm going to be pressing enter and then click on equip really fast. And when you click enter, it should equip the wisdom rod, and then right after, it should equip the no life rod. And it has to be back to back really fast, because if you wait, it won't work. And the way you're gonna know it's gonna work is when you start fishing. As you can see on the screen, I'm fishing with the no life rod and I'm getting the really big bars showing I'm still using it. But the only difference is now every 5 successful catches I do, the wisdom rod passive effect is gonna trigger. The main reason I'm using the no life rod is because with the no life rod, I'm still gonna get very good XP, luck, and a lot of money. And since we are using the no life rod, we are still getting the mutation from it. So while getting massive XP drops, I'm still able to get the hex mutation on fishes. And many people with the glitch, they're being told to go to the Captain Goldfish or the Ancient Isle. But when you really think about it, you need to get 5 successful catches in a row. And the depths has the most mythical fish spawns out of the entire game. So not only a lot of legendary and mythical fishes spawn here, the depths is also an amazing way to make money. So now you're getting money and XP. And one more thing many people don't know, the mythical fishes in the depths have a preferred bait, and that preferred bait is fish heads and is very cheap to buy. And with a combination of the no life rod, the wisdom rod, and fish head, I was getting 4 to 7k XP drops like crazy. Remember, the wisdom rod gives us a 70 to 100% XP boost. And on top of that, mythical fishes give a lot of XP, and also we're using the clever enchantment. You can buy fish heads from the bait crates that cost $120 and they're pretty cheap. Before I go back to the depths, I always buy about 2,000 fish heads so I don't have to come back. I set my spawn point to the Ancient Isle and I buy my bait crates there. And on top of that, you never know, what if a megalodon appears? I could just teleport there. Now that you guys know how to do the glitch, I'm gonna show you how I got every single item to get the wisdom rod. And before I start, I'm gonna be honest, getting the wisdom rod is one of the most expensive things I've ever done in the game. Now, the only reason you want to do this is because you have the money to do it, and you could do it right now, because I have a feeling they might patch it and it's pretty much gonna be useless. But if you were to get these items right now, you could use them for the future. When you craft a rod, it doesn't take away the ingredients you brought, so essentially you could pretty much keep it and unlock another fishy rod. Now for the first item we'll be getting is the ruby, and the way you get a ruby is by collecting it from a meteor that lands on the Ancient Isle. The fastest way to do that is by using sundial totems, and when a new day happens, it'll increase your chances of a meteor spawning. I think I had like 9 meteors land, so right now I have a lot of gems. Oh, and you also have a chance of forcing the megalodon to spawn, which is also nice. You could take a break and catch it, and once you catch it and sell it, you could buy even more sundial totems. And to be honest, the meteors happen pretty often, so don't expect to waste that much money. The only bad thing about a meteor spawning is you might get a different type of gem, but for this fishy rod we do need ruby. So once you get the ruby, next we're gonna be getting magic threads. You only need to get 1 magic thread for the wisdom rod, and I got mine at the Sunstone Island because I was fishing for quality bait crates. So while fishing for the magic thread, you could get crates as well. This one is the easiest one and the cheapest one, but the next one, which is the last ingredient we need, is the craziest one. We are going to be getting the mythical driftwood, which is so rare. So first we have to get a regular driftwood. The only way to get a driftwood is by crab cages or by fishing it with a fishing rod. And to be honest, you're better off using crab cages over fishing rods. So what I did to get driftwood, I would go to Moose Wood and just start putting crab cages all over the island. If you want to make it easy on yourself, try to get 15 driftwood to make appraising easier on your hands. If you have 15 or more driftwood, it'll allow you to click at one spot instead of multiple spots. For some reason, driftwood is rare when I try to get it, but while appraising, I just constantly place crab cages to get a ton of driftwood. And yeah, you heard that right, we're going to be appraising the driftwood. Now this part is going to be the worst and most expensive part about the guide. I think I spent close to $2 million trying to get it, and to be honest, I didn't expect it to be that rare, but wow, I was wrong. You also have another option besides appraising it, and that's trading for it. After looking around to trade it, people people were asking for like some crazy stuff. I've seen one person ask for like 2 Nessies and like 3 shiny other fishes, and I can't even do that trade because I only have 1 Nessie. So the only option I had was to spend millions of dollars trying to get it appraised. There's also another way to do it, but it's a really slow way. You could fish with the mythical fishy rod at Moose Wood and hope you get a mythical driftwood, but I'm gonna be honest, it is possible to do that, but it's gonna take such a long time. It'd probably take you like a week just to get 2 of them. Also, some of you guys are gonna get sparkling or shiny mythical driftwood, and those work as well. And just another reminder, you are going to be needing 2 mythical driftwoods. So as you can see, it's gonna get very expensive very fast, and hopefully the glitch stays, because if the glitch stays, that means the wisdom rod is gonna be worth getting. Once you have the ruby, 2 mythical driftwoods, and 1 magic thread, now you are ready to craft the wisdom rod. Make your way to the ancient archive, and for those of you who haven't been here, you will have to open it. You are going to be needing 4 people to open it, and the 4 fragments as well. Once you have the 4 people and 4 fragments, you're gonna have to use an eclipse totem during the day. So once you unlock the ancient archive, all you have to do is go in a straight line and use a glider to get across the bridge. Once you get across the bridge, you're gonna be going to the book to craft the wisdom rod. The wisdom rod does not have the best stats. It has a alert speed of 0%, a luck of 20%, a control of 0.05, a resilience of 0%, and a max weight of 800 kilograms. And to be honest, the amount of work needed to get this fishy rod, I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, it could be decent even without the glitch, but you'd have to fish at places where the mythical fish has a preferred bait. Like for example, Captain Goldfish with truffle worms and mutated sharks with fish heads. Because if you use the preferred bait, it's gonna help the luck with the wisdom rod because it does have a low luck. So with the preferred bait and the passive effect, it could be a decent fishy rod for mid-level players. Now before you start fishing with the wisdom rod, you have to enchant it. And the enchantment we're going to be using is clever for double XP, because the whole point you're doing this is to gain massive XP drops. And even enchanting it is going to require money as well, so it's going to get even more expensive. But lucky for me, on my second try I did get clever, so yeah, finally some luck for me. But if you are watching this guide right now, if you really want to, you could wait until Sunday, and maybe by Sunday we are going to be able to see if they patched it or not. But still, this guide is pretty good to get the wisdom rod in general. So once again, you hit backslash to activate the UI navigation. Make sure the wisdom rod is highlighted, and then before you equip your no life rod or the rod of the depths, you need to click enter and equip on the second rod really fast for it to work. And once it works, you should start getting XP drops every 5 catches. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this guide really helped you guys. And if I were you guys, I would probably save up to $3 million trying to get this fishy rod. But if you already have the money, that's perfect. You can get it right now. But yeah, that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.